Hello, I'm Ms. Wilcox, the librarian at Parsley Elementary School, and we are finishing out our Space Week talking about the stars today. So I'd like to read you another nonfiction picture book. This one's actually about a person. It's about a little girl who was so inspired by the stars that she decided she really needed to see them for herself. So I'm going to read you May Among the Stars. Now this book was written by Rhoda Ahmed and illustrated by Stasia Burrington. It is read with permission from the publisher, HarperCollins. And so that you can see the pictures really well, I'm going to kind of scoot out of the frame here so that I can hold the book very close while I read May Among the Stars. Little May was a dreamer. They say that daydreamers never succeed, but little May was different. One day, May was working on an assignment for school about what she wanted to be when she grew up. "What will you tell them, May?" "I will tell them I want to see Earth." "This is Earth, May," her mother said. "The flowers, the grass, the forests, and the mountains. We live on Earth." "I know, but I want to see Earth from out there." "That's an amazing plan, little May. Then you have to become an astronaut. That way you can see Earth from space." "Astronaut? Do you think I could do that?" "Of course you can. If you can dream it, if you believe it, and work hard for it, anything is possible." May asked her mom to take her to the library. She searched for books about space and astronauts. After dinner, May drew pictures of space, and she even made her own astronaut costume out of old orange curtains and cardboard boxes. Later, she asked her dad, "But how do I become an astronaut? It seems impossible." "You will find your way, May, because if you dream it, believe in it, and work hard for it, anything is possible." "But space is so far away." "It's closer than you think, little May, and you may get there sooner than you think." That night, May had a happy dream. She was dancing in space, surrounded by billions of sparkling stars. Below her, she could see Earth floating and turning like a shining crystal ball. The next morning, May told her parents about her dream. She wanted to tell everyone, and every time she talked about it, her eyes would light up. In the classroom, Miss Bell told everyone to stand in a line on the rug. "Today, we are all going to share our dreams about the future. What do you want to be, and what do you want to do when you grow up? Who wants to go first?" "I want to be a firefighter." "I want to be a teacher." "Football player." "I want to be a mom." "I want to go to space." "I want to be an astronaut." All the kids started laughing. Miss Bell asked, "May, are you sure you don't want to be a nurse? Nursing would be a good profession for someone like you." "I don't want to be a nurse. I want to be an astronaut." May felt very disappointed. On her way home from school, May was quiet. She looked out the car window. Her world turned blue and cold. Nothing was the way it used to be. At home, May started crying. "Miss Bell said I can't become an astronaut." "What a silly thing to say," said her mother. "She told me I should be a nurse instead," said May. Her mom wiped away her tears. "My dear May, I hope you didn't believe her." Of course I believed her. She's my teacher. I'm sorry Miss Bell didn't encourage you, but she can't stop you. No one can stop you. Follow your dream, May, and go to space. Thank you, Mom. I promise when I get to space, I will wave to you and Dad from the spaceship. Her mom took her hand and they started dancing. You must always repeat to yourself, if I can dream it, if I can believe in it, and if I work hard for it, anything is possible. May went on dreaming, believing, and working really hard. And guess what? She went to space and waved to her mom and dad on Earth. I have a picture I want to show you. This is little May, all grown up. Her name is Dr. Mae Jemison, and she not only got to be an astronaut, she was the first African-American female astronaut and the first African-American female to go to space. She absolutely believed in it and lived her dream.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Avery, the music teacher at Parsley Elementary School, and I was just tying my wish to this tree branch. You see, there's a star festival that's a very special day in Japan where children write their wishes on brightly colored pieces of paper and tie them to a tree branch. They believe the stars will grant their wishes and also help improve their writing skills. You know, you could do this at home by writing your wish down on a piece of paper and tying it to a tree in your yard. But let's head inside now and learn today's song, Tanabata Sama, which means Star Festival. Tanabata Sama, or Star Festival, is a school song from Japan. It was written by Gando, Hayashi, and Shimofusa. And the English words are by Mary Shamrock. You are going to learn 2 verses of the song. The first verse will be in Japanese, and the second verse will be in English. Let's learn the Japanese verse first. I will sing each phrase of the Japanese verse twice. The first time I would like for you to listen, and the second time I would like for you to sing along with me. Sasa no hasara sara. Sasa no hasara sara. No kiba ni yureru. No kiba ni yureru. Oh, Hoshi-sama, kira, kira. Oh, Hoshi-sama, kira, kira. Kin, kin, tsunago. Kin, kin, tsunago. Let's sing the entire Japanese verse together. Sasa no hasara sara, no kiba ni yureru. Oh, Hoshi-sama, kira, kira. Kin, gin, tsunago. Now you will learn the English verse. Remember, I will sing it twice. The first time I would like for you to listen, and the second time I would like for you to sing along with me. Choose your fondest wishes to write. Choose your fondest wishes to write. On the strips of paper bright. On the strips of paper bright. Then tie entire English verse together. Choose your fondest wishes to write on the strips of paper bright. Then tie your wishes high on the tree. Stars will grant them, you will see. I am so proud of you for learning both the Japanese and English verses of our song today. You should be proud of yourself too. Don't forget, you can participate in the Star Festival by writing your wishes down on a piece of paper and tying them to a tree branch in your yard. Now it's time to put the whole song together. Thank you for singing with me today.
Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Load from Parsley Elementary. Very happy to be with you today and to talk about a wonderful artist named Vincent van Gogh. Now Vincent van Gogh looked up at the stars and saw them twinkling below and wanted to capture that wonderful, peaceful time. Now Vincent van Gogh was a Dutch painter. He lived in the time period of the Impressionists. He was considered a post-impressionist. Now Vincent tried many different careers before he discovered that he truly was a painter. He tried to be a teacher. He tried to be a preacher. But painting was his comfort and his calling. He painted over 900 paintings in his lifetime, but the Starry Night probably is his most famous.
We are now going to draw a replication of Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. So you can see here the painting we were talking about. Now remember, he's the Dutch painter, the post-impressionist. You can actually see his work, Starry Night, in New York, in the MoMA, the Modern Museum of Art in New York City, in person. So he was looking out his window in France when the sun was just about to come out. So it was just the most wonderful, quiet part of the night. All right, we're going to start just with a Sharpie or a marker. Okay, we are going to use crayons
and a marker, and you could, if you have them, even use oil pastel. But today we're just going to stick with those. So here we're going to start with this tall cypress tree. Now I've had students think it was a castle. They couldn't believe it was a tree. I'm talking about the dark, dark object right there. Right here, the cypress tree. All right. So now let's do our horizon line. The horizon line is where the sky meets the ground. So we have lots of different hills, different size hills. We can even have, these are kind of our waves. Now, scientists have been studying Vincent van Gogh, and they think he really knew way before lots of other people. He knew about something called turbulence. So turbulence are how wind currents happen up in the sky. So they're not sure how he knew, but they think he really had a grasp on turbulence. Now we're gonna just swirl it. We're just going to sketch kind of an outline. Of this before we color. And then we're going to do our stars. Little lines around it. Those are radiating light. That's indicating that it's radiating light. And one big one here. Now let's try to draw a few of the buildings that's in the town, the little village, the sleepy village at that point. And they had a church. We can even do some of the yellow. Now, just to save some time and keep going with that, fill it up with lots of color of Starry Night and have fun with it. But I'm going to show you my one that I had done.
Hey everybody, my name is Mr. Walters. I'm the PE teacher at Parsley Elementary School, and I'm here today with your physical education lesson. So earlier in the week we've started putting together the steps to line dance for the song Space Jam, which was featured in the movie Space Jam. So throughout this week we've learned 6 steps. Today we're going to put all 6 steps together and use it to music. So briefly, let's go over our 6 steps. Our first, step number 1 is going to be a grapevine with a clap, so it's a 4 count, and then we're going to do that 4 times for step 1. Step 2, we're going to move to the right and left again, but this time we're going to add in a spin, and we're going to clap on counts 4, 6, and 8. Okay, and we'll do that 4 times. So we'll do right, left with that one. Then our next steps are going to be an 8 count, or we're going to do 8 each of these. Okay, the first one's going to be a T step. So we're going to step with our arms up, 1 foot out. That's 1, 2, 3, and we'll do that 8 times. After we go into that, we go into our punch. With our punch, we're going to punch with one hand, step back with our other foot, and we're going to do 8 of those. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 8 on that. Okay? So we go T step, then we go into punches, then we go elbow to knee. So we're going to go 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, all the way to 8. Then our last step is going to be a cha-cha. It's going to be an 8 count too. And we're going to do this twice, okay? So we're going to go step, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to clap on count 6 and 8. So it'll look 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we'll repeat that, okay? So let's go ahead and put all 6 of them together without the music, and then we'll add in the music. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Spin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cha-cha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so those are all 6 steps. Let's add it to music.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. All
5, 6, 7, 8.
People in the house.
guys. Thank y'all for staying in with that. Thank you for tuning in this week and learning all the steps and then coming back today and putting it all together. As you're going through a dance, if you get out of rhythm, if you get out of sync, or if you mess up on a move or whatever, just stop, and then whenever we start back with that move again, you can join back in there. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for doing the lessons and stuff. Make sure that you tune back in as we have new lessons throughout the week. Good work.